Hello everyone, and welcome to this series on automating your financial process with SAP Business by Design. In this video, we're going to look at how to create a chart of account within the system. Let's switch over to the system to see how this is done. So I'll log into the system now. Before we begin, it's important to point out that SAP by Design is a permission-based system and users have access to only what is assigned to them. For the case of this training, we've created a user which we've logged in with, the finance user, and has majorly financial activities. To create a chart of account, you can either do it from the General Ledger Work Center by clicking on General Ledger and then the GL account, General Ledger accounts, or from the business configuration, we click on Implementation Project, we select the project, and then we click Open Activity List. We'll look at both steps. Now, when you open the activity list, the activity of interest in this video is chart of accounts, financial reporting structures, and the account determination activity. So I'm just going to search for the chart of account here so that the activity can be displayed. So we can see the activity, chart of account, financial reporting structure, and the account determination. So let's open it. To create chart of account on the system, you can either copy an existing template that's within the system, or you create yours from scratch. To copy an existing template, you click on Copy Template Chart of Accounts. You select the template chart of accounts that you want to copy. Now we have a list that comes with the system, and one of the advantages of copying the template is that you already copied the account determination as well as the financial reporting structure that are available for the chart of accounts. This also limits the activities that will be carried out by the financial personnel. So I'm just going to copy chart of account here, so we can see you can give it a new name, the new key for the chart of accounts, and then the description. So I've given it a key and a description. Now we can also see the key for the different reports that are available, financial reports, and then if you want to make changes to the key, you can do that here, as well as the description. In this case, I'm just going to leave it the way it is, and then once that's done, you click Copy Chart of Accounts. So it's already saving. As soon as it's done saving, this page will be closed. So it's done saving now. You can see 100%. So let's just give it a few minutes and then this page will be closed. Alright, so now that it has been closed, to access the chart of account, click Edit Chart of Accounts, which is the same place you can create a chart of account from scratch. And then we can view the chart of accounts that was copied, the template that was copied. So if you scroll down, you'll be able to see it. So this is it here. You can see COA, and then we can see the description, demo chart of account. Now at this point, you can also add other accounts to it. You can also delete as well. So to add a new one, click Add Row, define the GL account description, the description, the GL account posting block, which determines how postings will be performed in a particular account. Do you want all postings allowed? Do you want to only post with subledgers? Do you want only automatic postings where the system does not allow manual postings, does not allow journal entry voucher posting into this account? Or if you want to block the account, then you can select the no posting allowed option. And then we have the different GL account type that are supported on the system. So once you are done, you save it, and then this GL account has been added to our chart of accounts. The other option is to create a chart of accounts from scratch, meaning that you're not basing it on a particular template. Now to do that, first click on Add Row to define the chart of accounts, and then we click on Add Row to define the different GLs that make up the chart of accounts. We'll do that as soon as this is done saving. Alright, so like I said, click add role, define the chart of accounts. So once you have defined chart of account and the description, under the details you can now add your different GL accounts that make up the chart of accounts. Define the posting block as well. To find out more about the posting block and the GL account type, please go to the SAP's help portal and search for BYD. You'll be able to see all documentation on this posting block as well as the GL account type. So now once you have saved this, the GL account is added to your chart of account. There's also the option to import from Microsoft Excel in a case where you can download the template, populate it with your list of accounts, and then upload the template on the system such that the chart of account is updated with the information contained in the template. To do that, first you click import from Microsoft Excel, and then you have the option to download the template. Once you download it, a template is downloaded. You open the template, populate the information, and then you come back into the system to browse. So let's open the template now. So this is the template for taking in the information. The most important thing to note is that this template must be saved as an XML data so that the system can recognize the template. Also, the information contained in the types and PB sheets should not be tampered with, as they are used for data validation for the GL account type field and the GL account posting block field respectively. So it's advisable that you leave this the way it is and just populate this template with the list of your accounts. So we're just going to take in this template the way it is. First of all, again, you must save it as XML data. So I'm just going to leave the name and description, but then I'm just going to leave the name of the file the way it is, but change the format to XML data and save. Once you save, you get a dialog box like this. Please click continue, and then once that is done, you switch over to the system and import the file. So I'm just going to browse to the location where the file is so you can see, and then once you're done, you import it. So you can see 19 GL accounts have been added. Once that is done, you save, and then you'll be notified that your entries have been saved. It's important to note that for your P&L accounts, you need to do something called the functional area, which will be covered in a different video. Okay, so you can see this message: ensure that you assign functional area to your new account. This is specific to your P&L account, your expenses, your revenues. You need to assign functional areas. Again, this will be covered in a different video. Now, this is the way to create the chart of account from the business configuration work center. The other option is the general ledger work center. To do that, from general ledger, click on general ledger accounts. You'll be required to select this company and set of books ID. So this means that for you to be able to use this work center, you must have defined your org structure on the system, from which the system will determine your company ID, and also you must have defined your set of books for your company. So once you've selected both, click go, and then you can see the chart of account that is assigned to your company. You can click edit chart of account, and it takes you to the same screen that we are now familiar with, which we can edit our chart of account. So you can see that it's the same screen. Thank you very much for your time. To find out more, kindly visit our website www.digitankng.com or send a mail to engage@digitankng.com. Think ERP, think Digitank.